Hey everyone, so this video is going to be an everything under 15 makeup look video. It's based on the everything under 5 video that's out there at the moment, and I tried to look for everything under 5 and posted about it on Instagram, but couldn't find anything. Even with brands like Essence in Australia, things are still more than $5 each. I even tried to look for things all under $10 and still failed to be able to find a full face of makeup under $10 each. So this is my version. It's the everything under $15 makeup look, and I'm tagging everybody who wants to do this tag, in particular those of you in Australia. If you do it, just send me an Instagram picture or a Snapchat or something and let me know. Tag me in it if it's Instagram, and that way I can see it and watch it as well. So this is the everything under $15, where every single item I use is $15 or less. So let's just get into it, shall we? For foundations, it was a little bit of a struggle, even to keep it under $15, even for lower end or the drugstore items. One thing that I picked up recently, I actually picked up some backups of, is the Palmer's CC cream. I wanted something with a little bit more coverage though, so this is actually being discontinued, so that's why I picked up a few backups. And another reason why I don't really want to use it for the makeup look. I really like it though. It ended up being about $7 for each box, which is half price. So it's just under $15 normally. But what I'm going to be using is Rimmel's Fresher Skin. It's a breathable natural finish foundation. This is normally just under $19, so it technically is over $15, but Priceline at the moment have a buy three for the price of 2 special, which brought every item down to an average of $13. So that brought it under the $15. If it wasn't for that, I would struggle to find any item or any foundation under $15. So yeah, even Rimmel, Revlon, CoverGirl, Maybelline, they're all still quite expensive. But I thought I'd give this one a go. And yeah, with the 3 for 2, it brought it down to the price tag that I needed. This will also be a somewhat first impressions video because I haven't used any of these items before. So I bought the shade in 010 Light Porcelain, which is the lightest shade that they have. Before I put it on though, I might put my hair up though, just get it out of the way. Okay, so I did pick up a few brushes, but I think I might first try to apply it with my fingers and see how it goes. And then if I have no luck, I will use one of the brushes that I bought. So I'm just going to get some of the foundation and dot it around my face and see how it goes. I didn't end up picking up a concealer, only because it pretty much would have then turned into an Essence makeup look where everything is Essence branded, and other concealers in that price range, I'm not sure how they would react to my skin. So I decided against it, and that's why I thought I'd go with a proper foundation instead of a BB cream or a CC cream. The first impressions is that this foundation has quite a strong scent. It's not a bad smell. It's kind of like sunscreen. There's a sunscreen that I have that smells like it. It's almost like a cucumber, like a floral cucumber scent. It's alright. The coverage is very natural, very light finish. So I'm just going to put a little bit more around the areas where I get a little bit red. So that is the foundation done. It does look a little lighter on camera than it does in real life. In real life, it's actually quite a decent match for my skin tone. So normally I struggle to find foundations that are light enough or the right tone, like either they're way too pink or way too yellow. Most of the time they're way too yellow for my skin. But this is quite a neutral toned pale shade, so that's not too bad. It is quite sheer, so if you're into a heavier look It's probably not a great one for you, but I don't mind it actually. So we'll see how that goes. So next I'm going to do my brows, and I saw this for the first time. I hadn't noticed it before. It's the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and they actually had a shade in Auburn. So this is the Auburn Red shade. So I thought I'd give it a go. Not many places make brow products in Auburn, like a red tone. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. It's got a brush with it, a little angled brush, and a little spoolie as well, which is good. Comes with the 2 shades. It's got the red and just a light brown. So I will see how they turn out. I'm not really good at doing my brows, particularly with powder products. I normally just use the Gimme Brow or something like that. But I don't have one that matches my shade, and the Essence ones are either light brown or dark brown. So the brush is actually not very good. It's not picking up any product. So I might give that a miss. I'm actually going to use the brush that came out of this little mini Eco Tools set. It's an angled brush, and that set was just under $13. So I'm actually going to use that one, which is a bit softer, a bit easier to work with. And that's picking up the product a lot better. So the brush that comes with it, probably not any good. So let's just do my eyebrows. So that is the eyebrows done. They're not too bad. They look a little darker than I'd normally do them, but I like to do them quite light normally. I'm just not used to having dark brows. But they aren't that bad. They look really big without the rest of my face done. So let's continue, shall we? Next is eyeshadow, and I picked up a few different options. It's really difficult to find matte eyeshadow under $15, strangely enough. I picked up a few of the Essence palettes from Target, and they were just over $8 each. So it's these 3. It's the All About Greys eyeshadow there, the All About Nudes, this one, and the All About Roses, this one. They are all quite sparkly though. I also picked up the eyeshadow contouring set, which is this one here. It's got 2 matte shades, a light shade and a mid-brown tone. This was just over $5. So I picked up that to get a couple of matte colours. I only have one brush that came in the Eco Tools brush set to use. So I'm going to try to use that one. I might start with the light shade all over, just that came in the contouring set, and see how it goes. A lot of people like Essence eyeshadows anyway, so they're not that bad. But even the things from Maybelline and Revlon, they were all still over the $15 mark. So still fairly limited. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of blending in my crease with that mid-tone colour. Just maybe try to apply it on the tip of the brush and see how I go. I'm going to start light, that way I can build it up. The next one I might go with either the nudes or the roses. So looking at it, I think I'm going to go with the nudes. So this is the All About Nude palette from Essence. You've got 8 different shades. Most of them are a metallic or a satin finish. So I'm going to give them a go. I might start with this one just here. It's actually quite creamy, it looks like, when it is on the brush at least. So let's give it a go. Pigmentation's not bad. There is quite a bit of fallout. Okay, I might go with the lighter colour just underneath it, this second one here. And just put that more towards the inner corner of my eye. That last shade I just put in the center of the lid. And for the inner corner, I think I'm going to go with this top shade just up here. Just apply that to the very inner corner. I might put some of the darker shade, just maybe this third one along, just on the outer corner. There we go. Overall, that's not too bad. So this is what the eye look looks like. Let's see if I can get you in. It looks a little funny without mascara or anything. So it's not too bad. It's a nice natural type finish. Zoom you back out. Yeah, overall that's not too bad. I actually quite like this. If I was going to buy eyeshadows from Essence, these two are pretty decent, so I do like those. Next I might do mascara, one of the Essence mascaras that I picked up, because these are just under $6 and just under $7. So one is the False Lashes Mascara Extreme Volume and Curl. The other is Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. Might try the Lash Princess and see how that goes. So I'm just going to get sort of a little bit off the brush and give it a go. So I'll just put on the mascara next. This one's still quite a dry formula. It's also quite clumpy, but you can work out the clumps from your lashes. Okay, so for me that's the eyes done. I don't typically wear liner, liquid liner, eyeliner in general. I don't normally wear, so I'm actually going to give that a miss in this tutorial because it's not something I normally do. So next I'm going to move on to my cheeks. I've got two different options to choose from. One is a sculpting palette in number 2 Coral Glow from Rimmel. This is normally about $16, but again with a buy 3 for the price of 2, it brought it down to $13, roughly, just under. Or the NYX. This is the High Definition Blush in Hamptons, number 19. This is actually $11.95. So that's an example of how expensive some of the products can be in Australia. So for the one blush, it's just under $12. So I am probably going to go... I might go with the NYX, only because it is normally under the $15. As part of that mini brush kit, I also received a fluffy brush in there. A little bit of shedding, but they are a mini travel size, quite affordable brush set. So I'm just going to use that and apply my blush. There we go, that's done. For highlight, I might use this. They do go on sale quite often anyway, and I think in most parts of the world it's under $15. So I will just apply the highlight using the same brush and see how that goes. I'm just going to fan out the brush using my thumb. Just kind of press it in between at the back and it changes the shape of the brush. So I'm just going to do that. And fan the highlight on, just building that up a little bit more. That's definitely a lot more glowy now. It's actually not a bad highlight. And I might just use the contouring shade just a little bit, or what do they call it? Yeah, Contour Sculptor. Doesn't look like a bad colour. Just use it a little bit. So next, for the lips, I picked up a few NYX products. Picked up some lip liners, which are actually quite pretty shades. These are $9.95 each. See, again, not under $5. $9.95 each. I picked up the shade in Vanilla Sky, Nude Pink, and Nude. Looking at the lipsticks, I picked up 2 high voltage lipsticks, but pretty much any butter gloss, intense butter gloss, any of the liquid suedes, things like that will all be under $15 in Australia anyway. So I'm going to go with the Nude Pink lip liner and maybe team it back with the high voltage lipstick in, actually this one's a better match, Rags to Riches. So I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in a little bit. It's the first time I've used a NYX lip liner in a really, really long time. The other ones I used were the sharpener ones you need to use a pencil sharpener with. They were quite solid and hard. These are actually quite soft and creamy. And you can stop there if you wanted to, because it's quite a nice colour anyway. But I'm going to go in with the high voltage lipstick in Rags to Riches, number 14. Just apply that over the top. So that's the final look. It's everything under $15. So you've got the Essence on the eyes, the NYX brow product, the Rimmel foundation, got a bit of the NYX blush, then the Essence mascara, the Rimmel highlighter and contour, and the NYX lipstick and lip liner as well. So it didn't turn out too badly actually. I don't mind. That highlight is actually not that shabby. And the eyeshadows are pretty decent as well. I'm just going to zoom you back out a little bit. So for the products from a first try recommendation, I actually didn't mind the way that the brow powder worked, as long as you get the right colour for you. The Essence Contouring Eyeshadow Set for $5, I think it's like $5.10. It's actually really quite good value and they worked pretty well. The Essence mascaras are definitely worth a go, particularly if you're on a budget. Mascaras can be expensive, like this one's normally $17 as opposed to something that's $6. So really, you know, if you're going to spend money somewhere, mascara is mascara. Just use a really good spoolie. You could even buy some disposable spoolies if they've got the right shape that you like and brush it out. The highlight in the Rimmel contour set wasn't too bad, and the actual contour colour, it's quite a nice cool tone brown, so that wasn't too bad either. So overall there are actually quite a few decent products under $15 available in the drugstore or lower end range. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you do this challenge yourself, please let me know. Either send me a message on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat. All of those details are down in the info box if you are interested. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave your comments below and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.